When it comes to the iPhone versus the Galaxy, Apple's days are numbered, or I think the end times are actually near. Being a strict Android user for about 15 years, and then moving over to the iPhone made sense for me because everything just worked. The ecosystem was fluid. I could really get things done with features like AirDrop and Handoff and so forth. So now I'm coming at you from a perspective of a longtime Apple user. I haven't touched any of the previous Z Fold devices because I want to wait and see how this lineup unfolds. Pardon the pun. I finally got my hands on a Galaxy Z Fold 7, and let's get one thing straight. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 isn't just a smartphone, it's the future of mobile computing, folded neatly into your pocket. And after spending time with this device, it's hard not to feel like the iPhone 15 Pro Max, or frankly anything Apple has launched, is stuck in the past. After using this device, I think Samsung is now ready to mass convert iPhone users over. Let's talk about some of the things I noticed right off the bat. Samsung's really done it again with a sleeker hinge, lighter build, and improved durability. The Z Fold 7 feels more refined than ever, with an almost seamless crease and hinge that feels smooth, solid, and ready for thousands of daily folds. This device is the same thickness when folded as my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Just let that sink in. It has a sharp 6.5-inch AMOLED that feels like a regular phone when you want quick access or one-handed use. It's dynamic AMOLED 2X and looks incredible. I'd say even better than the iPhones. The main display is also a massive 8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display that unfolds into a mini tablet, perfect for multitasking, gaming, or immersive content consumption. Meanwhile, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, still just a slab. Gorgeous, yes, but rigid. In a world that's evolving towards flexibility and productivity, Apple's biggest innovation was a slightly better titanium frame and an action button. The Fold 7 is a productivity monster. With enhanced multi-window support and taskbar improvements, this is a device that lets you do more without compromise. Open 3 apps at once while watching YouTube and replying to emails? Done. DeX support for full desktop-like experience when plugged into a monitor? Still here, still awesome. Try doing that on iOS. Apple's split-screen functionality feels like a toddler trying to play chess. Cute, but not exactly useful for power users. With the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite for Galaxy, the Z Fold 7 is smooth, efficient, and blazing fast. Everything from gaming to content editing feels snappy and fluid, and despite that big display, Samsung has optimized power usage so, well, that you'll easily get a full day's use. I used to see lag on Samsung phones. I can tell you there is absolutely none on this device. Compare that to the iPhone's A17 Pro chip. It's fast, but locked in a walled garden with limited multitasking capabilities. It's like owning a Ferrari, but being told you can only drive it around the block. The Fold 7 isn't just about the folding screen, it's also a photography beast. It has a triple rear camera system with a 10 megapixel telephoto, 200 megapixel wide, and 12 megapixel ultra wide lenses. It also has some really improved AI processing for low light photos and portrait shots. It also has an under-display front camera for an uninterrupted main screen experience. Sure, the iPhone 15 Pro Max has an excellent camera, especially for video, but Samsung matches or beats it in low light, versatility, and that sweet telephoto zoom. Plus, you can take selfies using the rear camera with the Fold, something the iPhone can't even replicate. The only downside of this camera system is that it's huge. When the phone is sitting flat on a table, it protrudes to the point where your phone is rocking back and forth when you touch it, and it doesn't sit flat. A major issue? Absolutely not, but something to consider. Smarter, not just prettier software by Samsung, enhanced by Galaxy AI and Gemini, pushes the Fold 7 ahead in ways Apple hasn't even begun to explore. For example, we have live translation during phone calls and messages, AI-powered photo editing that erases, fills, and enhances. I have to say, it's miles ahead of Apple's cleanup tool. We also have generative AI summaries, meeting notes, and app suggestions. iOS 26 still catching up on features that Android users have had in 2020. Apple's ecosystem is polished, but it's also restrictive. Samsung gives you the power, flexibility, and choice. It's the little things that count. Using Samsung's UI and skin has been surprisingly a joy. Compared to my days of using the Samsung Galaxy S6 as my daily driver, I gotta say, Samsung has come a long way from having bloated software to a smooth, seamless experience. The Photos app, for example, is jam-packed with way more features than iOS can even imagine. And SmartThings is 10 times better and supports way more devices than HomeKit. So my final thoughts on the Fold 7 versus the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Here's where I stand. For the first time in many, many years, I have not wanted to move back to Android more than I do right now. I love the direction that Samsung is taking the Galaxy Fold lineup, and if I wasn't so deep in the Apple ecosystem, I would have definitely jumped back in. If Samsung can nail the laptop computing experience and turn me away from Mac, well, I think everything here is fair game at this point. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is great for people who want a safe, polished, nope, not polished, not anymore, safe and familiar experience. But if you're looking for the future, a device that adapts to your needs, supercharges your productivity, and actually feels innovative, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is in a league of its own. Apple didn't make this, Samsung did, and they're years ahead. If you want to grab a Fold 7 from Amazon, I gotta tell you, Amazon has the best after-sales customer support and best prices on the Z Fold 7, so I would highly recommend using them. I have included my own links down below to get you the best prices on Amazon. If you want to see more videos like this, I do have a Galaxy Tab that I'm going to be unboxing. It's the Tab A9. So do hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you want to see. And also don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to let me know if you're going to be picking up a Fold 7 as well. My name is J.I. Thank you for watching and thank you for kicking it with me.